Hi, I'm Dr. Angela Scifres, and I'm a parent and an optometrist. As we venture into a new time of virtual and homeschooling, I'm here today to give you a few tips of things to look for in your children's vision to make sure they are healthy and successful. So, of course, some of our first things we always look for are usual squinting and straining. So whether it be far away, if you're playing I Spy, do they see the things that they used to be able to pick out at a distance? Do you notice that they don't see the things that you see? We want to make sure that they're not turning their head, tilting to one side, or closing one eye as they read. These are all signs that the eyes are not working together as a good team. It can be a sign of one eye being stronger than the other. It can be signs of muscle misalignments. So those are all things that we'd want to have a good check on with a professional optometrist. Another thing that can tell us if our muscles are in balance or if our visual system is working together is if they have to use their finger to keep their place as they're reading. If they're not able to follow a line, passing from things from the right side to the left or left to right, then we need to check their muscle function and make sure, again, those eyes are working in conjunction the best they can. If you feel like they're holding things very close to their face or pushing them back further, if you notice them physically squinting their eyes to read, or if they feel very tired after you've been doing some work and you notice those little muscle changes in their forehead, it's a good idea to have that visual screening done by a professional. We always want to look for refusal to do simple near tasks. So suggesting things like let's read a book together or let's color together. If a small child often refuses those and it seems like they want to push books away over and over, it's a very good idea to have their eyes checked to make sure there's not a near strain prescription issue. Along with the reading, we want to watch out for things like headaches, itching, burning, or watering of the eyes. A lot of times when we're dealing with allergies, our children will present not with "Mommy, my eyes are itchy," but instead with some other habits. So of course, usual itching or rubbing of the eyes, or telling you that their eyes feel dry or scratchy. Another is more of a behavioral change that you will see in them. They'll begin kind of patternistic rolling of the eyes or heavy blinking. Those are all signs that it's a good idea to have a good allergy check. Another good thing that we can watch for as we enter into more virtual learning is working on our tablets and computers. We want to make sure that not only we're using good postural habits, but also keeping a good distance from our devices. An ideal distance, we would like to see them somewhere between 16 and 20 inches away. These distances are more ideal to allow our eyes to relax. If we're sitting on top of our computer screens, it's much more straining on our eyes. This muscle strain not only can cause fatigue, making us very sleepy after reading only a short period of time, but it can also put strain on our eyes that can lead to nearsightedness. This is important because we want to use the energy more into the comprehension of what we're taking in rather than holding our muscles to keep the focus. So as we begin this new normal, I hope that these few tips that I've given you are helpful in helping you monitor for any visual strain or problems. It's always important to remember that children need yearly eye exams by an optometrist or an ophthalmologist so we can not only support good vision but also good eye health as well. Thank you, and have good vision.